Hello there, and welcome to Reach for Power, where we take a closer look at the power itself and the strategies to build it. We also analyze various roadblocks, self-limiting beliefs and behaviors that might be blocking your potential. I am your host, Monika Kruk, and in this episode, we will focus on dealing with emotions in a conflict situation. Emotions play a significant role in leading to conflict situations, acting as potent influencers that shape human interactions in various contexts. Understanding this role requires recognizing how emotions contribute to the development of conflicts in both personal and professional settings. Let's start from a quick overview how emotions might become a fuel for the fire of conflict. First of all, they often color our communication. When individuals are emotionally charged, their ability to convey messages clearly can be compromised. Misinterpreted intentions, fueled by emotional responses, can lead to misunderstanding, setting the stage for conflict. Secondly, emotions like pride and ego can create a defensive stance, hindering the willingness to compromise or understand alternative perspectives. The desire to protect oneself emotionally may escalate conflicts as individuals become entrenched in their positions, unwilling to yield. Emotions also arise when expectations are not met. If individuals feel frustrated or disappointed, these feelings can escalate, especially if the root causes of frustration are not addressed. Unchecked frustration can turn into resentment, becoming a breeding ground for conflict. Fear, jealousy, and a perceived threat to one's position or influence can lead to power struggles. In organizational settings, these emotions may manifest as internal competition, creating an environment conducive to conflicts over resources, recognition, or authority. Another point is around varied cultural backgrounds and levels of emotional intelligence among individuals, which can also contribute to conflicts. Different ways of expressing emotions or interpreting emotional cues may lead to misunderstandings, potentially escalating into full-blown confrontations. Additionally, high levels of stress and burnout can amplify emotional responses. Individuals under prolonged stress may become more prone to irritability and impatience, setting the stage for conflicts as emotions spill over into professional interactions. Last but definitely not least, inability to manage and regulate one's emotions can be a significant factor in conflict development. Individuals who struggle with emotional regulation may react impulsively, escalating disagreements into conflicts rather than addressing issues calmly and constructively. Understanding the role of emotions in conflict situation is crucial for effective conflict resolution. By recognizing the emotional undercurrents, individuals and organizations can implement strategies to manage and navigate these emotions constructively, fostering healthier relationships and minimizing the impact of conflicts on personal and professional dynamics. It also becomes clear why controlling emotions is so important in terms of managing conflict. Let us now have a look at some popular and effective strategies for managing your feelings in such scenarios. Point number one, start with engaging in active listening to fully understand the perspectives of others. Give your complete attention, paraphrase what has been said to ensure comprehension, and ask clarifying questions. This not only demonstrates empathy, but also provides a moment for emotions to settle. Point number two, incorporate mindfulness practices and relaxation techniques to stay centered during conflicts. Deep breathing, meditation, or other self-grounding exercises can help regulate emotions and prevent impulsive reactions. Point number 3, cultivate empathy by putting yourself in the shoes of others. Understanding their concerns and motivations, recognizing and acknowledging the emotions of all parties involved can contribute to more empathetic and less confrontational atmosphere. Point number 4, learn to express your own feelings in a constructive manner. Use I statements to convey your emotions and avoid accusatory language. Clearly articulate the impact of the situation on you, fostering understanding without escalating tension. Point number 5, when emotions are running high, consider taking a break from the discussion. A temporary pause allows individuals to cool off, reflect, and approach the conflict with a clearer and calmer mindset when they return. Point number 6. If conflict situations are happening often or you anticipate them in the new environment or role, consider attending workshops or training sessions on conflict resolution. Learning specific techniques for managing emotions in conflict, such as assertiveness training or negotiation skills, can provide valuable tools for navigating challenging situations. Point number 7, enhance your emotional intelligence by understanding and managing your own emotions, as we mentioned at the beginning of this episode, as well as recognizing and responding to the reactions of others. This includes self-awareness, self-regulation, social awareness, and relationship management. Point number 8, if emotions are escalating and the resolution seems elusive, consider involving a neutral third party, such as mediator or facilitator. A skilled professional can guide the conversation, help manage the situation, and facilitate a more productive discussion. Point number 9, you might also engage in conflict coaching, where a trained coach assists individuals in developing strategies for navigating conflicts effectively. This personalized approach can be particularly beneficial for ongoing or complex conflict situations. Last but not least, clearly define and communicate personal boundaries. Setting and respecting boundaries can help prevent conflicts from escalating, creating a more predictable and controlled environment for addressing issues. Now that we completed our rundown through the most popular strategies to get a grip of ourselves, let's consider together what uncontrolled emotions might end up unleashing. Unmanaged feelings in a conflict situation can have far-reaching consequences, affecting individuals, relationships, and organizational dynamics. Here are several potential outcomes when emotions are not effectively controlled during conflict. Point number 1, unchecked emotions can escalate conflicts, surprise, surprise, turning minor disagreements into major disputes. When individuals respond impulsively or emotionally, the likelihood of a conflict intensifying increases, making resolution more challenging. Point number 2, emotional reactions can impair effective communication. Misunderstandings, blame, and personal attacks may replace rational discussion, hindering the exchange of ideas and perspectives. This breakdown in communication further deepens the conflict. Point number 3, they might also decrease team cohesion. In a team or group setting, unmanaged emotions can erode team connectiveness. Resentment, frustration, and hostility among team members can lead to a toxic work environment, negatively impacting collaboration and collective goals. Point number 4, Emotional turmoil can cloud judgment and impair decision making. When emotions dictate actions, individuals may make impulsive or irrational choices, potentially leading to suboptimal outcomes and hindering the resolution process. Point number 5. Prolonged exposure to unresolved conflicts and heightened emotions can contribute to elevated stress levels and eventual burnout. The emotional toll of ongoing conflicts may lead to decreased job satisfaction, increased absenteeism, and a decline in overall well-being. Point number 6. Unmanaged emotions can strain interpersonal relationships. Trust might be eroded and the foundation of collaboration weakened. Individuals involved in the conflict might carry emotional baggage into future interactions, negatively affecting chances for potential positive future collaboration. Point number 7. Persistent emotional conflicts can contribute to a negative organizational culture. If those are left unaddressed, they may become ingrained in the workplace, shaping norms and expectations. This can create a culture of avoidance, negatively impacting innovation and open communication. Point number 8. A workplace marked by chronic emotional conflicts might experience increased disengagement among employees. The dissatisfaction resulting from unaddressed issues might prompt talented individuals to seek more supportive and harmonious work environments, leading to increased turnover. Point number 9. Conflicts fueled by unmanaged emotions can divert time and energy away from productive work. Team members may be preoccupied with the issue at hand, and collaboration on tasks or projects might suffer, ultimately impacting the overall productivity. Last but not least, point number 10. In extreme cases, unmanaged emotional conflicts can lead to legal disputes. Harassment, discrimination, or hostile work environments resulting from unchecked emotions may expose organizations to legal challenges and damage their reputation. As you see, in summary, the consequences of leaving our emotions unattended in a conflict situation are multifaceted and can have enduring effects both on individuals and the broader organizational context. Addressing and managing those constructively is essential for fostering a healthy, productive, and collaborative work environment. If you liked today's episode, please subscribe to have a regular access to the newly published content. You are also welcome to check Reach for Power webpage at reachforpower.com for more materials and share your thoughts and comments through LinkedIn. Thank you for joining me today, and keep on reaching for power.